Are you guys watching The Boys this season? Because I have so many thoughts. I would love to know if you are caught up. I just watched episode 6. I believe there's going to be 8 episodes this season, currently in season 4. This show, just like no other, gives me so much anxiety. I don't know why I put myself through it. I do really like the new addition this season of Sister Sage as the smartest human in the world. That's her superpower from the Compound V. This season, apart from being a satirical takedown of MAGA conservative alt-right ish people, also is yet again a critique of the political class itself. Essentially, a show reminding us that all elected officials are corrupt in one way or another. This season, also, we interestingly have the arc of Erin Moriarty's character, Annie or Starlight, as she takes a step back from being a superhero and sees how, through organizing, she can have an impact in her community. This season, we also see Hughie have an interesting arc in dealing with both the grief of a sick father and also reconciliation with an estranged mother. The most recent episode, I actually feel like is really messed up. I mean, so much of this show is like very crass and grotesque in many ways, but this most recent episode I felt like handled what was two words that I can't say of Hughie in a way that was like a joke, which it's actually like a very serious thing. I don't know, like I just felt weird. I was like, ooh, this is like very kind of effed up. But that said, apart from episode 6, I thought Hughie's arc was pretty interesting this season. I also thought the introduction of this character was really interesting, and I thought it was an interesting critique on power systems and how people will actually lie about their internal beliefs if they believe that they can ascend within certain power hierarchies. Frenchie's character also had an interesting bisexual arc this season, but I also feel like I read somewhere, I haven't like researched this yet, that this actor in real life has some really problematic beliefs about what has been going on this past year and the past 75 years in a certain place of which you know what I'm talking about. And so I need to research more because I saw a troubling tweet, but I haven't followed up on it yet. Chase Crawford's character is still very much inhabiting a very similar energy to previous seasons. I do think that the octopus, voiced by Tilda Swinton, is an interesting subplot, though I feel like his romantic relationship with Sister Sage could have been explored a bit more. Though I thought that like they were making kind of interesting commentaries with her having to literally undergo brain damage in order to like be excited about being with him, which I thought was interesting. I actually have much more to say, and it's kind of like late right now, and I'm worried that I'm being too loud because my walls are thin. So I probably will make videos about this show tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really curious. Are you guys watching this season? What are you thinking? What's going through your minds? It's I don't know how I feel about it. I like think this show in general, like I feel sometimes I feel like has a very sharp satirical sense of political satire, but then other times I'm just like maybe it goes way too far, and then I also just really don't like the grotesque elements and feel like the gratuitous violence is for me like not, I don't like that. So yeah, I don't know. I was listening to Trixie and Katya the other day, and it seems like Katya is like such a fan of the show, and I was like, that's so interesting. I just like don't think that I like that genre like of like hyper grotesque things. I feel like this show to me would be like equally as powerful in a political satire sense, sans like completely without all of the hyper gratuitous violence. But maybe I'm just an old fuddy-duddy.